want
Hold on a second. I want to actually show some of my colleagues, Lisa, if I can, on a map over here. We like to call this map time, why this matters so much on the extremist angle. So if the government does stand, that's a good thing, because they have nukes, and it's a country of 180 million. But you can see here the breakdown of these areas we're talking about. There's a lot of, actually, different cantons, a lot of different areas of this country that have extremist presence in them. You can see that borders up against Afghanistan. In the past, they've used the Taliban, the Inter-Services Intelligence Agency, the Pakistani ISI. They've used the Taliban for what they call strategic depth. What's interesting here is that now you have all these extremist groups still operating here. You have U.S. presence in Afghanistan going down, and now you have a new al-Qaeda franchise that's operating out of here that says it's not just going into Afghanistan, by the way, as part of South Asia, but it's trying to raise the flag of jihad all over India. Sarah, this is a very worrying development.
It is a worrying development because if you look at India, you know, you wouldn't think of jihadists coming out of India, but right now there's actually a study going on in India right now. There is 80 to 100 young Indian men that have fled the Kashmir region and other provinces to go fight with the Islamic State. And what you're also seeing is that Tariq-e-Taliban just this week announced on their Twitter that they are now brothers with the Islamic State. And for everybody who thinks that each one of these organizations is separate from one another, I think they're being misled. I truly believe that each organization is working together with a cohesive purpose, and that is for that caliphate. And I think that they're all starting to realize it now. I do think that Zawahiri with al-Qaeda is a little bit concerned and he's being sidelined, but I think once he's cornered and once he realizes that people, I mean, look, IS, Islamic State.
A little bit too much credit.
No, look, Islamic State has just passed out pamphlets all across the Fatah, all across the whole federally administered tribal belt, propaganda saying, join us, be our brothers, join us here, and let's move forward. So it's not that I'm giving them too much credit. I'm just saying that they're starting to see a more cohesive move in the same direction.
It may be moving towards the same direction, but I don't think it's cohesive and coherent and like controlled.
Yeah,
but go ahead, Lisa.
The Zawahiri statement yesterday announcing this new wing of al-Qaeda, this South Asia wing, is really about al-Qaeda competition with ISIS in Iraq.
Yeah.
They see ISIS making military gains. As Sarah was indicating, ISIS has been spreading propaganda, pamphlets, trying to recruit in South Asia, both India and Pakistan. So I think this is an attempt by Zawahiri to try to carve out territory for al-Qaeda, indicating they still